Hello, everyone. So I don't really know how to go about doing what I'm about to do or saying what I'm about to say, but I'm going to do my best. This is not really me or something that I do. I have a lot of pride, but I've been praying, of course, a lot every day, warring in prayer, and my situation is really bleak right now. You know about the house that I live in and everything that's going on here. Oh, let me mention that the video that I posted before this one, I really want to talk about that a little bit. There's a lot to be said about that. But first, I got to do this. So I'm probably going to make this video and then sign off and sign on again. Um, so, first, let me just say that I appreciate everybody that has been supportive of me in the comments. I couldn't answer all the comments in the last couple of days. There's been a lot. You don't see all of them, but there's been a lot, and I'm grateful for that. But I will get around to, especially some of the ones that I really enjoy corresponding with, like I Empowered one. I want to get back to you. I'm sorry I read your comments, but I just haven't had a chance to. I've been trying to work on this painting and do other things around here. Believe it or not, I stay really busy in this one room. So anyway, as you know, I have never, ever, ever asked for money over my YouTube page from anyone, and except once, and that was because I was doing when I was working, which was just a couple of months ago. I was doing charity work, and I was getting Bibles and water and taking it under a bridge downtown and handing them out to all the homeless people there. Um, and praying with them. And you see, if you go back in my videos, you'll see footage of that and evidence of that. That's what was going on. And that's how I have a GoFundMe page set up. And that's what it's angled towards. But what I plan to do is link that GoFundMe page under in the description of this video. But I had to give this disclaimer to let you know I'm asking for money for my own personal needs this time. Um, I really need it. I can't go into the details of all the many reasons that I need it because that would divulge too much information to those that are stalking me and put me probably in more danger. But I, I'm eating dry foods only at this point, and I have health concerns. It's not healthy. I don't know how much money this will raise, if any at all. But if it raises enough, of course, I'd love to get myself out of this place. Um, there's also other options. Like I'm not one to ask for handouts. It's just not me. But at this point, I will take them because I need them. And also, I would love to put out better content. I would love to, but I don't have a laptop. So everything you've been seeing in these last videos for a while now has been over my phone. I've been able to do a lot more than I thought I was going to be able to do over the phone. So that said, I'd like to be able to put out better content. Also, um, if you have a business, oh, let me stress also, I don't want any money from fellow TIs. I don't. Like, I know what you're going through. I know what you're suffering financially. I know how hard it is for you daily. I know. And trust me, you don't even need to explain. I know that you all care about me. You don't even need to explain and go into it. Just don't say anything at all. Like, I get it. I totally get it. Trust me, I'm living it every single day. But at this point, I have to lower my pride and I have to just be honest and out and put it out there. You know, if there's anybody out there that has the financial means to help out in this situation, please do it. I will link the GoFundMe page in the description of this video. Also, I just want to mention that I am a professional artist. So if you have a business and you need artwork done, graphics, something like that. Now, I can't do graphics over the computer, of course, because I don't have a computer right now. But if anybody out there has an extra old laptop you'd like to send, hey, you can send that too. Where I got the idea to do this today is that I've been praying about it and praying that the Father, Yahuwah, would bless my finances and bless me with provisions. And this morning when I woke up, there was a message in my Facebook that basically said, hey, I don't know you, but I live in British Columbia and I would like to send you a care package. And I took that as a sign, like, okay, dude, you need to go online and like just lower your pride and put it out there and see if anything happens, right? So I accepted the friend request from this person. I don't really know what they plan to send. I mean, at this point, a pumpkin and an apple would help, you know? So uh, I'm just putting it out there that I don't mean to pat myself on the back, but I am a very capable artist. And if you have any business that you need artwork, concept drawn up, I can do that really, really easily and really creatively. Concepts are really something I could manage to do right now in this facility, in this place, in this hellhole that I'm living in. I could manage to do that, and something that would probably shock and blow your mind. I can do that very easily. But what I can't do is any graphics online or computer, because I just don't have a computer right now. If you'd like to send me an old laptop that I could use, great. I could do amazing things with that. Even if at the very minimum, if you'd like to send an old hard drive that is erased, I could use that. I could throw it in my other laptop that is broken in other ways, but I could make something work with that. There's so many things that I need right now that it would be like crazy for me to just sit and list them all. But basically, there's so many basic things that would help me in this situation right now, in addition to money or separate from money. But I do need money right now, and it could possibly get me out of this situation, and it could possibly get me working again if I raised enough. I don't know what will be raised from this video. I really don't. But again, I will put my GoFundMe link in the description. Please understand that I don't have a computer to go into the GoFundMe and edit the old account that's up. So it will say Living Waters Ministries. It will say that I'm giving money and small items to the homeless. However, I want to be very clear. I do not want to misrepresent what I'm doing right now. This money that I'm asking for from this point forward will not go to help the homeless. It will go to help me, because I'm in their situation right now, basically. So I just want to be clear on that and not mislead anyone at all. That's the last thing I want to do, is make Yahuwah mad at me or the Holy Spirit or grieve the Holy Spirit. That's not what my intentions are right now. I'm truly I have no access to that GoFundMe page, except it is linked to my bank account. So in a matter of 3 days, whatever you send will go right into my bank account, and I will get it. So I just wanted to put that out there, that I do need help right now. I do need financial help. It would be a huge blessing to me. For those of you who are members of churches, I just want to be clear that, like, I'm poor right now. So this would really, really help. And I'm sick as well. I'm so sick, in fact, that from the directed energy weapons and everything that they're using on me, they have my remote neural monitoring. They're attacking me every moment of every day. With that, I'm breaking out in strange rashes on my body. This one is healing up only because Yahuwah showed me that there is a weed that's growing right outside my window. This is amazing. Actually, this was a miracle. I'm worried about this rash on my arm that is happening because of what they're doing to me. And Yahuwah had me looking out the front window and looking in the weeds that are growing down there. And he told me, you see that one? You can use that one. Look it up. So I picked it, brought it inside. It grows right along dandelion. I brought it inside and I looked it up, and it's called ribwort plantain, and it heals skin afflictions. Who knew? And it's growing all over like a weed. So I've never paid attention to this plant before. I cut it up and wrapped it on my arm, and surely enough, it's healing that. Yahuwah is amazing, you guys. And so I'm just hoping right now that all these viewers that are watching these videos, that a couple of you out there will bless me and help me out right now. And I promise you, I don't want to do this, and I can contribute. Or how about this too? If somebody is interested in the painting that I'm working on out there, we can negotiate something, and it's beautiful and it's coming out amazing, and it's on a very thick piece of table glass, and it's got these wonderful metal spokes that stick it out from the wall. It would be beautiful hanging in someone's home. So there's that too. We could negotiate that. Please message me if you want to talk about that. I don't want to really negotiate that out in public, but if you like my personal information, I have an email address, helivesinrio@gmail.com. That's He Lives in Rio, like this Duran Duran song. She lives in Rio, but this one is He Lives in Rio, easy to remember. You can reach me through that. If you want to contribute that way, that'd be great. But the quickest and the easiest way would be through my GoFundMe page. I do not have a Patreon. People have told me in the past that I need to set one up, but I don't have one at this point. I have no way to set one up because I don't have a computer. So This would be great if you could help, if you guys could pull together, no matter what you could contribute, no matter how small, if you could pull together and help me out of this situation, I would really, really appreciate that. Now, I do want to come back on and I want to talk about this last video that I posted. There's a lot to be said for that. But I guess I've covered everything I meant to say here. I'm going to pray on it and hopefully, and again, I just want to stress, if you're another TI, don't try to send me anything because you need it. You need it yourself. I know that there are people watching my channel right now that are curious about what's going on. They're aware of what's going on. They believe me when I talk. They're getting something out of my videos. They're writing me all the time. Those people, if those people could help out, I would really, really appreciate it. But for the fellow TIs out there, don't worry about it. Like, I get it. And somehow Yahuwah is going to carry me through this. But hey, Tony, how are you? Tony, I'm out here asking for somebody to bless me because I'm in a really desperate situation. I do trust in Yahuwah, though. Let me just say this. I don't feel like he's just going to leave me stranded right now. Like, I feel like I do trust in him and I do have faith in him. But due to the sign that I got this morning and how I've been praying, and this woman contacting me on Facebook from British Columbia and saying that she's sending me a care package, I just feel like, well, I put it out there in this video, Tony. I don't know if you're another TI or I don't know what your financial situation is, but I need money right now. I'm down to my last dry goods in my food storage. And yesterday, just to conserve food, you can probably tell from my videos I'm losing weight. Just to conserve food, yesterday all day, the only thing I ate was a bowl of tomato soup with some dry noodles in it, and all day. And that's pretty much been the routine. Like every day, I eat one bowl of something. It's usually rice, and no. But what I do have, Tony, is I have a GoFundMe page that is set up already for a charity campaign that I was doing. If you were watching my channel for a while, you might remember that I was getting dollar store King James Bibles and cases of water when I was driving for Lyft. And I was going down and finding homeless camps in Philadelphia where people are just sleeping on the street. And I was witnessing to them and giving them water bottles and giving them toiletries and giving them free Bibles from the dollar store. They weren't free, I bought them, but so at a certain point, I couldn't afford to do too much more with that. And I made a GoFundMe page and I was asking everyone if they could contribute. I did raise $200, which was cool, but it stopped at that point. The contribution stopped coming in. And so because I don't have a laptop here to edit it or make a new GoFundMe page, for some reason they have it in my phone where I can't edit that from here, but it's still linked to my bank account. So if you send anything to that, it'll go right to my bank account in 3 days. So that said, I am going to put the link to that in the description. I'm not sure. Maybe I can write it here. No, I don't think I can write it in the chat. So I'm going to put the link to that in the description for this video as soon as it's ended. Listen, guys, I have a huge amount of pride still, right? Because I was a professional artist and I did live in a luxury loft in downtown Denver. A Cash App is instant. What kind of Cash App do you mean? Like, I can wait 3 days for it to go to my account. I don't know what you mean by a Cash App. If you mean Venmo, that I had bad experience with that before due to the stalking. They held money in that. It was really weird. And PayPal can do the same thing. If you get a lot of money all of a sudden through PayPal is connected through Google, and it's very shady. They did something very shady to another TI that got donations. They held his donations they can hold them for up to 90 days, just to be cruel, just to be evil. So I feel like the GoFundMe account, which is already set up and already going, is probably the safest, easiest way to do this. So I'm going to put that up. Look, I have a huge amount of pride. I was an artist. I lived very well. I always took care of myself. I had my own business. This is not something I've ever done before. And I've had this YouTube page going for years now. I think 2 years now. So this is not something I've ever done before. It's not my goal with my YouTube channel at all. My goal is just to put the truth out there, to let people know what's really going on with this gang stalking mess, to let people know how to really access the truth about the Bible. Those are my goals, right? To get some souls to Yahusha. Those are my goals. But right now, I'm poor and I'm in a desperate situation. I can't tell you everything, but I'm telling you honestly, looking in the camera, I'm in a desperate situation. So I would really, really appreciate, I do still get my disability check. I am disabled. And it has gotten worse due to what they're doing to me, to my body. I am disabled, but I do get a disability check. If you know anything about SSDI, it ain't really anything at all. It pays for my rent, which is very cheap in this very horrible apartment. And then I have a few bucks left over. And once I pay my phone bill, and now I have internet. So I'm really, really scared that I'm going to get cut off from you guys. So that's part of the concern. And then there's a lot of other things now that have happened too. And I would really, it would be amazing. It would be amazing if I could somehow reach enough money to get myself out of this place. That would be really amazing. I don't think that's going to happen though. I don't have that high hopes for this, but I could use anything is the bottom line. I could use just about anything right now. And so I'm just going to put that out there. And you guys see me every day now. You know that the money is not going to waste. You'll see the effects of it right away on these videos or online. You will see me every day because I don't plan on going anywhere. It's kind of like life or death. Like, oh, and let me just say this as well. Like every video that I make and every video that I put out there every day, they increase my torture because it's part of the trauma-based mind control, what they're trying to establish with me, that every time you speak out publicly, we're going to punish you harder. So don't talk, don't make videos, don't go online. So it's part of what they're trying to do, you know? So like, I just want you to know that like, if you've ever gotten anything out of my videos, that every time I put one out, I've been punished physically for it. And it's horrible. So I just want to put that out there. Like, I'm not trying to guilt trip nobody or nothing. This is just the truth. This is just what is going on here. This is the situation. And I feel like if I'm out here asking you for something, I need to explain the whole story so you get the full picture of why I'm doing what I'm doing. And I thank that lady, whoever she is from British Columbia, that reached out to me on Facebook today and said she's sending me a care package. I just want to say this. If you go to my Facebook, if you want to send me a care package, right? If there's something physical that you want to send, my address is in the bio of my Facebook page. It's out there publicly. Why? Because I live in a gang stalking house. I don't have any reason to keep my address private. They know where I live. They put me here. So, you know, so my address is in the bio of my Facebook page. And the reason I put it there is because if anything does happen to me, if I do drop off and disappear, I want you guys to know where I was living and where I last was, right? And hopefully, maybe, I doubt you'll be able to do it, but maybe an investigation can be launched. I don't know what's gonna come about in the future, right? But if you do want to send the care package to my home address, I would suggest that you contact me privately and let me know that you're sending it, and send it with a tracking number, because otherwise these people that live here will probably steal it from the front gate, right? Before I get a chance to see it even. You know, the mail, if you really know about this targeting thing, you really know how it works. You know, the mailmen and all of them work with each other, work with them. So if you're going, I suggest all packages be tracked. And if you are going to send me something to my home address, send me a tracking number so I know to look out for it. I am right here at the front gate. My window's right here. As you can see from my security footage, it's right here. So if I know something is coming, I can be on it. You know, I can get it. But I suggest that that's the way that that's handled. And I really appreciate anything that you could send, whatever it is, even if it's just, you know, a card to say, yo, buddy, we're here with you. We support you, edifying me, lifting me up, lifting my spirits. I appreciate it. And I love you all. I'm going to come right back on because I want to talk about this last video that I posted. Endure to the end, guys. Okay. I have a P.O. box, Tony. I have a P.O. box. However, the deal with the PO box is it's all the way across town, and I'm so broke right now I can't even afford to take the train or an Uber over there to check it. But I have a PO box. I'll put that number out there too. But what I'm afraid of by putting that out there is I'm afraid that the time that I get to go over to check the PO box, your package will come and it will sit there, and then they will send it back, because they only keep things for, like, if it's a package, they only keep it for, I think, 14 days or something. So I'm afraid of that somebody's going to send something there. I won't know that it's there, and I won't be able to get over to get it, and then it'll be shipped back. So that's why I'm giving my home address, and you can find me on Facebook. It's the same name on this account. You can go there. I don't even think you have to be friends with me to see my bio. You can write down my address and send it to me. Send it in my legal name. Don't send it in Gabriel Duran Shmaryahu. That is my God-given name. Send it in my legal name, which is Duran Jonathan Allen Brown, hyphenated Allen Brown. Send it in that name, and I would appreciate it. I would really, really appreciate it. This is the last time, the only time I plan to ask for anything over this channel. It really is. I don't plan to be doing this. This is not something I want to be doing. I'm going to get myself out of this hole. I'm going to post, Tony, as soon as I end this video, I'm going to put the link in the description box. But I got to end the video first. So I'm going to end this video, put the description in there, and then I'm coming right back online because I want to talk about that last video that I posted, all right? All right, guys, thank you so much for whatever you do. Thank you so much. Thank you. Oh, thank you, Tony. I really appreciate that. Okay, thank you. So I'm going to put the link in the description, and I see you all later. You can send on GoFundMe anonymously as well, just to say that. So thank you very much. I will see you all soon. Endure to the end.